Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining 7 Summits. So if you have watched the Gamesplanation for 7 Summits, you'll have an idea of how the game actually plays. I'm playing this as a 3-player game. The only differences are with the 2 and 3-player game, you play until all of the dice have been used, which means that in a 3-player game, everyone will get 2 turns. If you are playing a 2-player game, you get 3 turns each before the first player marker shifts across. In a 4 or 5-player game, you only play 1 mountain per turn, and then the marker moves along. So these cards are normally hidden, but I'll leave them face up so you can see what we're working on. So blue is going to get an extra 2 points if he gets above the plateau, which is this line on Everest. This player is going to get a point for each player that's lower than him on Everest. And this player will get an extra 2 points if he reaches the top of the teamwork skill track. So he's going to be trying to stop on people's spots. So let's get straight into it. Starting with the blue player. Blue is going to go after this mountain. He goes 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. He can press his luck, and he will press his luck on this one. That gives him another 2 spots. And he'll stop there. So he stopped on an expertise space. So that pushes that ring up, which gains him 1 equipment card. And the equipment that he has gained is a rope. And that will allow him to move 3 extra spaces on any mountain where a player is ahead of him. So we'll just put that there. Once again, all of these cards are closed off from everyone else, but I'm leaving them face up so you can see what's going on. So because he stopped and got the card, we move on to the next player. This die that he used goes to the top to show that it's been used. So no one else is going to be able to climb that particular mountain this turn. This player desperately wants to go up Everest. And so he's going to use the green die to go up Everest 1 spot. And he will push his luck. And that gives him another 3. 1, 2, 3. Simply because they're both clear trails. He might stop there. Over to orange. Orange is going to benefit from getting to the same spot as other people. So he really wants to go up that mountain or up Everest and catch up to the guy. So because this mountain's already been used, he can't use that one again. So he'll use this mountain to go up Everest. And that goes 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. And he will try to push his luck with that one as well. That allows him to go up 1 more spot. He'll stop there. On teamwork, because there's 2 on the same spot, so both of them get to move there. And that allows them each to move up 1 spot on any mountain. Here's the first one who moves up. So he will move up here to grab that, which gives him 1 more equipment card. That then gets removed from the game. And he has grabbed a climbing harness, which allows him to re-roll when pressing on. Green also gets to move up 1 more spot, and green thinks he likes pushing up Everest, so he'll move up in the same area. Okay, we come back to blue for his second area, and he thinks that it's probably worth his while to go after Everest as well. And he will use the yellow die. That allows him to go 1. He doesn't really think there's value in just 1 spot on Everest, so he's going to push his luck as well. Okay, so he has rolled this, which means he falls to the bottom of the mountain. That's more powerful than this, so we don't need to worry about any of the others. It is now green's turn. So once again, he will get points at the end of the game for everyone lower than him on Everest, so he really wants to continue pushing up Everest at the detriment of everything else. So he'll roll that one, which allows him to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he thinks he might actually leave it there. He won't press his luck on that one. And orange's last go. Orange will shoot up the orange mountain. And that pushes him up 2 spots. He will push his luck. So just 1 die for every other mountain that's not Everest. That pushes him another 2 spots, which gets this. And that's 2 bonus points for him at the end of the game. So he'll just keep that there. Okay, so every mountain has now been climbed. So we bring each of the dice back to the bottom. First player is now green. So green likes the idea of going up the green mountain. And he's got 4 spots there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he might go for it. And that's stopped where he is because it's 1 minus 1. Orange is going to go up the purple mountain. And once again, he thinks that 1 isn't far enough, so he'll push his luck. And that stops him where he is, 1 minus 1. Back to blue, who thinks he'll actually have a go at Everest, so he'll use the orange die. Go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he thinks he might just stop there. He doesn't like the press the luck dice too much. But because he stopped there, that allows him to move up 1 and move orange up 1, which allows him a movement of 1. And he thinks he might actually move this one 1, which gains him that, allowing him to move up one of the tracks again. And he thinks it's probably worthwhile moving up the center track, so the preparation, which gains him another mission card, which is asking him to get to the summit of orange. So he now has a thing that he's working towards. Orange now gets to move up 2, and orange thinks he'll move up 2 here, which moves him up the expertise track, which gains him another equipment, and he's picked up oxygen, which allows him to gain the effect of one of these tiles that he's already collected. So please remember to hang on to them just in case a card like that does come up. Just get them to the side. They're not going to add any points, but when cards like that come up, you do need to be able to know that they're there. It is now green's turn. Green's going to use this to keep going up Everest. And he gets a 2, so another 2. He's not going to press on, being that high, because if he rolls this phase, he's going up back at the bottom of Everest, so he's not going to press his luck there. So put that up the top. Always remember to put the die at the top. Orange thinks it's worthwhile to go up this mountain, so he'll go 1 space up there. He will press his luck, see if he can go a little further. Now, the avalanche has pushed him back to the bottom, and then back over here. This player really wants to summit orange, but the only die that's left is this one. So he's going to push up. No, he will actually push up in that mountain. That's 2 spots. And he'll press his luck. That allows him to move. 1, 2, 3. And he might stop there. Okay, once again, we're at the end of the round. So each of the dice come back down. The first player marker gets passed along to the next player. And we go again. Orange is really after this, so he's going to go for that mountain. Go 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. And he'll push his luck over there, which drops him back to the bottom of the mountain. This player is going to go after the orange mountain because he's going after this, which pushes him up 1. And he might actually stop there because that allows him to push that forward, which is draw 2 mission cards and keep 1. Now the 2 he's picked up is the pack mule, which is a point for each of these that he hasn't used at the end of the game, or for each skill track you reach the top of. These are skill tracks. He's doing pretty well in that, so he might actually go with that one and keep trying to pick those up. The other card goes to the bottom of the deck. Green's turn. Green is going to continue on Everest, and he thinks he might use that die. He's got a 4. 1, 2, 3. He needs a 3. So that doesn't help him at all. He can push his luck, but he's not going to. Orange's turn. Orange is going to continue up this mountain that he's on for 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. He could also push his luck, but he's not going to. Back over to blue. Blue is going to use this one to do Everest. Push him up 1 spot. Now he doesn't want to push his luck on that. And that means that this guy's left. He's doing Everest again with the yellow die. He's got 2. So he needs a 1 to get across the line. And that will stop there. I think that that gives you an idea of how this game plays. I don't think I'm even going to jump to the end of the game with this one, because points are realistically order of which you've managed to achieve the summit of a mountain, plus any of these tokens that have points on them, plus any of these that you've actually achieved. So if you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email to thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games that I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.